Hey guys, it is currently 1:32 in the morning on day 5 of Nano, but we're going to go ahead and talk about day 4. Again, I wrote down everything that I have to tell you, both in just normal thought processes and in word counts, just to make sure that I got everything because my brain is super tired and minimally functional at the moment. So before I go through word counts, I'll run through roughly my day. I think I wrote for a little bit very early in the morning, and then I took what was initially supposed to be a half-hour nap, but I was miserable. My eye was killing me all of day 4. I think I'm getting a sty on this one, which is normally the one that I get them on. And now when I get those for a couple days in advance, my eye is super itchy, and it burns, and every time I blink, it feels both like my eye is weighted, like my eyelid is weighted, and like it's scratching my eye when I blink, and then I get a sty, I put sty medication on it, it goes away, and all the pain goes away. I just have to kind of deal with it for a couple days in advance. But that was also affecting my ability to do anything other than just lay down and close my eyes. So I slept for a couple hours, and when I was awake, it was slow and I was tired. And then I went to bed around 10 a.m., woke up around 1:30-ish, washed my face, brushed my hair, got dressed, went to my doctor's appointment that was supposed to be at 2:15, was there for a little bit, had my doctor's appointment, went over my symptoms, so on and so forth, possibly being recommended to a neurologist to see if my pain is also in correlation to that. We didn't make the appointment yet because they wanted more information from my doctor, and together they're going to decide if that's the correct call or if I need to speak to a rheumatoid arthritis specialist or if I need to speak to a pain management specialist. I should hopefully get a call for that tomorrow. I also had blood drawn again. We're checking my thyroid again to see if it's still normalized, and we'll go from there. But in that same vein of things, my doctor thinks that my current sleep schedule isn't working anymore now that my thyroid is normalized, despite the fact that this has been my sleep schedule since about mid-2016. Now that my thyroid is normalized, this schedule might not work with my hormones, and the way that my hormones are supposed to work. Now that they do work, it might not connect anymore like it used to. So I guess we'll see how that goes. The plan for day 5 is to not go to sleep until 9:30 a.m. Even if I have to game or if I have to stand up and exercise, no matter what I want to do, no matter what I have to do, the plan is to not fall asleep until 9:30. The plan is to wake up at 2:30 to 3:30 and then see if I can stay awake again until my normal time. And we'll see if not allowing myself to sleep in the mornings fixes things, or if I do need to adjust back to a normal person sleep schedule, which I haven't done on a consistent basis since 2016. I've had days where I have been more normalized, but not consistently. But we'll see how things go there. And then once I got home from the doctor's office and running a few errands at the grocery store and all of that, came home, did a bit more writing, took about a 2-hour nap, watched an hour of TV after that, did a little bit of writing during that TV show, and then did some more writing, did some more editing, but overall things were slow. I was exhausted, I was tired, progress was not great. With all of that said, we'll get into word counts here. And as always, you'll have the total count for all of the days together at the end in a little square thingy. TFL was 700 words, Echabal was 526. That was a real struggle to get to. Beatings from a Butcher was 108, Photographs and Memories was 366, Untitled Mysteries was 642, Books and Badges was 650. I edited 2 chapters of TLA, and that was 3,265 words, and then I wrote 158 words in JTS just pretty shortly before midnight. So things were slow, but I did make progress. For the day individually, rather than as a whole for the first 4 days, I wrote 3,150 words yesterday for day 4, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's just not my personal goal for the day. So when we talk about my personal goal, I'm a couple thousand words behind. But when it comes to Nano, I'm plenty ahead. But, you know, I also have personal goals that I set and so on and so forth. But day 5's plan is mostly just to stay awake until 9:30. I'm going to be editing videos in between that. I'm going to be writing in between that. I'll be editing at some point, and I'll probably stick a game in the PlayStation or the Xbox at some point and switch back and forth to try and keep my brain awake. Because I don't think I'll be able to stay awake on my own, because I normally just cave to the exhaustion. Because that's what I was doing in October, because I was just so tired all the time. But I'm hoping that things get better this month. I'm hoping that things normalize this month. If I absolutely have to change my sleep schedule back to something more normalized, I will. But I want to give my normal sleep schedule one more shot before I do that. These are my creative hours. I have not written consistently a ton of words during the day in so long that I think it would take me months to figure out how to do that again. And I just don't want to do that right now. Not when I have NaNoWriMo this month, not when I have several more books I need to finish for a series that I want to edit and self-publish next year. I have too much going on right now to put my writing on hold for a couple months while I readjust to writing during the daytime on a more consistent and quick basis. But we'll see how things go, and as always, I will update you guys on day 5. But all of that being said, I hope things are going well for you in Nano, regardless of where you may be in your sleep schedule or your anything else. And I hope things continue to go well for you for the rest of the month, whether you're working on one book or a million books or a new one or an old one or edits or rewrites or what you're doing. I hope things are going well, and I hope they stay that way. But that's all that I have for day 4. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, Nano, anything that I do on this channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as the links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.